All right. So we're going to be looking at Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 today. This is the Sega Megadrive Genesis version. Let's check it out. Now, I never played this version. So I know a lot of people have come to me and said, oh, you know, this version was basically like the trilogy version on the 16-bit. And I actually think there's some truth to that. And I'll show you. It's got the same layout as trilogy, right, with this sort of thing here. Except instead of saying trilogy, it's got ultimate. But check out the character roster. Okay. So now I don't know who the center character is. I'm assuming it's maybe Human Smoke, perhaps. But what they did, so this is like a hybrid, if you will, of trilogy and Ultimate MK3. And you'll notice something too. If you ever watch the attract mode for Ultimate MK3, it actually shows gameplay of characters like Rain and Noob in there. But we never got it in the arcade version, and we never got it in the Saturn version. The only time that we ended up getting these characters on a home version outside of the 16-bit versions was in actual Mortal Kombat Trilogy, right? So I had no idea. Like by this point, I had completely moved on from 16-bit consoles. So it's kind of cool to be able to come back and see all of these, you know, additional characters. So this is kind of like, you know, if Ultimate had like a perfect version, this would be it, right? So yeah. Now what they did, like obviously they still got the run meter, but what they did was, and I talked about this in my my Mortal Kombat 3 review, is that they made it so that when you do stage transitions and you've got an uppercut, like a pop-up in your combo, it won't actually do the stage transition in Ultimate, right? So that's handy. That's very handy. So it's actually kind of cool. Like so up until this point, the Mega Drive and SNES versions had been getting essentially arcade, you know, copies, right? And then suddenly they decide to, with their Ultimate version, go, you know what, we're going to just add in these couple of extra characters and stuff like that, right? Which is pretty cool, right? So yeah, that would definitely, yeah, that was an awesome thing to do for the 16-bit. And of course, this was the last time we actually got Mortal Kombat on a 16-bit console, right? So there's so that's you know, kind of sad, but it was how, you know, how it was at the time, because at that point you know, the Saturn was getting Ultimate MK3, obviously Trilogy was coming out in the N64 and the PlayStation 1, so you know, there was kind of no real need for it, you know, to play these ones, unless you just hadn't sort of like moved on, you know, to like the 32-bit systems, right? But it is cool. It's actually not too bad. I'll be very interested to try out the SNES version. The SNES version, by the way, is the one that's going to be included in Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection as well. So it'll be very interesting. Very interesting to see what happens with that. So, but no, this is cool. And again, it kind of feels like a continuation on from the style, graphic style and sound from what we got in what do you call it, in Mortal Kombat 3. So I'm gonna have to lock in, I think, maybe. You can also start combos with a jump punch or a hop kick. So if you're doing this and they walk in, you can actually do a combo, which is cool. Or start with a jump punch. Oh, I missed him. Bit of glitching too. Nice catch. Oh. Now I don't think there's brutalities. I think that was a trilogy thing, right? And maybe, see, this is the other interesting thing too. I just realized this. I've always said this, that the reason why we got Mortal Kombat Trilogy, it was basically to get around licensing for Ultimate being exclusive, at least temporary, to the Sega Saturn. So you change the name, right? And then you add extra stuff or features, and then you got essentially a whole new product, right? And I think that's what they did with like Trilogy for the PlayStation 1 and the N64. I can't talk and fight. I'm terrible at it. But then also you've also got for these home versions, right? Now, I don't think the Saturn would have viewed the 16-bit versions as like, you know, some sort of like threat, but maybe that's why they added in the extra stuff. I don't know, because it's still called Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Like, so they actually didn't give it a different name. So yeah, I don't know. Gameplay seems tight though, which is good, which means that if you go into the arcade or play the arcade versions, it's still gonna feel like you can take all your tricks into there. So seems like it's got the same fatality window as well, which is nice. But yeah, this isn't actually too bad of a job. Yeah, I think they've done a pretty good job here. Now, what they did include, obviously, we got endurance matches that they brought in with Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, harkening back to Mortal Kombat 1, actually. Always love Shao Kahn's laugh, man. We don't have that in modern games anymore. We need that back. Definitely need that back. But this is very cool. Oh, no. And I missed it. Oh, rookie mistake. And another one. We'll get there. You get impatient, like sometimes, like you know how you're supposed to play, right? You know you have to do all these different things to beat the computer, and then you kind of just get impatient. I think it's got brutalities. It allowed me to start doing. Oh, okay, all right. I think we got brutalities in this. Huh? I had no idea. So these 16-bit versions were kind of based. Like these are like really good versions. No, oh no! No stage transition on the subway? Okay. Alright. That's fine. Oh, Jade. Oh, she can be a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Oh, okay, so it's only two-person. It's only a two-person endurance. That's good. Oh, that was a low air throw. There was another one. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Oh no, he got me. All right, let's back out. Let's get some room. All right, can I pull up a clutch? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, okay, Motaro, right. He'll probably beat me. Of all the sub-bosses, Motaro is probably my weakest. Right? And we're fighting him in the bank. Okay. Oh, that was I was getting worried, man. I was just getting worried. Literally like cheating, like 100% cheating boss in almost every capacity you can imagine. Oh, I was so robbed. I was so robbed, man. No, okay, right. So unlike Trilogy where they made him like, you know, you could do projectiles on him. Nah. Nah. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with a twist, I guess, for the Sega Megadrive / Genesis. And I will catch you guys next time. See ya.